Miss Latasha,
Yes.
would you all right? You should be. Stick right to the mic.
Yes.
Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am a native of Indiana, and I've lived in Alabama for about 8 years now, and just been working on Katie's Community Garden as the program director. I started off as a volunteer, and then that's how I got into the activism work and the political work behind Black Women Roundtable.
All right. And so you work at Arcadie's Garden.
I do, yeah.
You're also you also have your own organization, I believe.
Yeah, well,
It's in conjunction with.
Yeah, it's in conjunction with. So I'm the program director for Arcadie's Community Garden, but I am also the coordinator for Black Women's Roundtable South Alabama.
Okay, Black Women's Roundtable.
The South Alabama chapter, yes.
South Alabama.
Yes.
What's that about?
We are a non-partisan organization. The actual headquarters is in Washington, D.C., and so we have chapters throughout the United States and throughout the South. And so we have a northern chapter, and my convener is Letitia Daniels Jackson, who brought me into the work. And so basically, I am the convener for the southern part of Alabama. And so we do a lot of work around empowering Black women and Black young girls in civic participation, and basically community work and activism work around policy issues and justice issues within our own community. So it's a really great organization to be a part of, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Okay, now you said you're a nonpartisan.
Yes.
So if you're nonpartisan, what do you stand for? What do you stand for?
We stand for equality and justice when it comes to our issues, our Black issues, policy issues, going into spaces and letting our voices be heard. But we don't particularly represent one party or the other. We're nonpartisan. So we just are about empowering Black women and Black girls and in communities like the ones that the garden is in to have a voice when it comes to political work or organizational work and things of that nature. So we're more about empowerment and putting out resources in the community to help people, just have to live better lives and things of that nature. Whether it be money or knowledge, we kind of provide a little bit of everything in that space.
Okay, so who's your target base?
The target base for Black women, Southern Alabama Black Women's Roundtable is Black women and Black young girls. So we have a Black Youth Vote chapter that's for the younger generation, but we also, one great thing about Black Women's Roundtable is they're intergenerational. So I've had the privilege of meeting a whole bunch of amazing women that have poured into me and kind of taught me, including my mentor, Letitia. And so I like the fact that I can connect with women older, because you have wisdom there that you don't have access to in the 30-year-old range or, in the 20-year-old range. So that's a huge thing about us. We're intergenerational, and we say that a lot. So.
Okay, I know I'm moving kind of fast.
That's cool.
We're going to talk about your organization.
Yeah,
then we're going to talk about what we're going to do about it.
Okay.
Okay, so what are the needs that your organization has identified, and how do you plan to meet those needs?
The needs that so far, so I'll just speak for the South Alabama chapter, which is what I'm the coordinator for. We've identified just civic participation is huge, and just a need in the Black community to maybe educate people a lot more than what we've been educating people. And there's this apathy kind of in the Black community when it comes to voting and civic duties and things of that nature, and just kind of mobilize people and to kind of take the burden off of it, whether it be financial or mentally, to kind of help them understand why they're doing what they're doing, and to not just kind of throw it by the wayside. So voter education is a huge one. Not even voter education, just basically civic duties, participating in your community, connecting yourself with your community. That's really huge, and that's something that we kind of really need to expound upon more. So that is a need that I see.
Okay. Now, again, with mentioning that you're nonpartisan, why should people support your organization as opposed to a Democrat or Republican, a Libertarian or Green Party, anything else? Why should people support you? Because some of your efforts are political.
Yeah, absolutely.
So why should people come out and support your efforts?
People should come out and support our efforts because although they may be political, we are helping people, right? We're helping people. So we go in with this for instance, the election. We go in with a political agenda, but we also are helping people and helping mainly Black communities. You know, we are a source point to help Black communities. So I think that, yeah, we're nonpartisan, but also we're actually giving resources into the community to help them to be able to do the work. And that's why I would say you would want to support us.
Okay, all right. Now, you said that, I keep hearing you say the Southern Alabama chapter.
Yes.
Now, is this a nationwide group, or is it a more localized group? And if it is nationwide, is it under one umbrella?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you coordinate with other states and other cities? That's, you know.
Okay. It is a nationwide group. Okay. So
Okay.
we are just a chapter of a nationwide. The headquarters is in Washington, D.C. And so we have all these chapters, and we do, that beautiful thing about it is we do correspond with each other in different women in different cities and different states. And we go to Washington before COVID. I've been twice, but it's an amazing experience when we're able to take women to Washington and let them just experience another. That was how it was for me, just experiencing and being exposed to things that I'd never been exposed to, and it lit a fire in me. So it is a nationwide effort. Headquarters, we're under the National Black Coalition for Civic Participation. And Black Women's Roundtable is an arm of that.
All right.
So that is our umbrella.
Oh, okay. No, and that's why I just want people to get a feel
absolutely.
for it. You know, because people belong to organizations, and they don't know if it's just a local organization or if it's spawned into something larger.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is your vision for your organization here in Southern Alabama? Is it to stay here or to connect with the larger base, which would be nationwide?
It would be both.
Okay.
To grow here and to stay here and to mobilize. We're kind of the newest one. The South Alabama part of the chapter is. We just broke the state into and divided it. And so Commissioner Sheila Tyson is the convener for the Northern.
I met Sheila Tyson.
Yeah. And so we're really in close. And so then Letitia's the one for down here. And so she's who I'm under. And so I think that it is. Wait, what was the question? Can you? I understand. The question was, do you see a group as more of a local organization, or do you see a more national? Both.
Okay, and that's fine. That's fine.
Both,
you know, so people understand what they're listening to. And all that is great. Now, what can be done better to support a group like yours, or support not a group like your group?
Yeah. What can be done better to support a group like awareness and information? You know what I'm saying, about us even. We're trying to get the word out about us being in the community, and I think this election helped us do that. And so, and we're going to keep doing the work, just trying to spread and yell and say, hey guys, we're here. And especially to Black women, because it's a good thing when you're together, and it's a good thing when you are doing work together. You have that commonality, right, of being Black, and it just feels good. You know, even though I was stressed most of the election, but to be around that energy was also very helpful. And I realized that after the smoke cleared, but it was also very helpful for me because it you know, that sisterhood, when you go to Washington, that sisterhood is undeniable, and the energy of that sisterhood is undeniable. So it's like mobilizing Black women into sisterhood, right? Even if whether the work be civic participation or policy, having that bond and having that support, I think is golden over everything else.
Okay. Well, you said you want to get the word out, right?
Yeah.
So when do you guys meet? What do you do?
So we're new. So the smoke cleared with the election. So we will, going forward, be having meetings. We have not had a meeting. The only meetings that we've had have been around the election and mobilizing the election. But we're new. We're a new group.
Shame on you, LaTonya.
I know, right?
I'm gonna call you on the. You're gonna call foul. No, they haven't. They've been around for a little while. They've been around. You've been around longer than that. You've been doing stuff almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year. Almost a year.
That's good.
But when we met, I was first getting my baby steps in and my legs strong. My legs are a little stronger now. Now we have to come up with a plan. So when you have a meeting with women. You have to say, this is why we're having a meeting, this is what we need from you.
Right.
And so we just have to go back and mobilize the plan going forward after the election of how we're going to utilize these women that we're bringing into the group. What do they mean to the group? What do they mean to the organization? And what can we offer them in return for their time and energy putting it into our organization? I think I take it very seriously. So it's like, let's figure out what we're going to tell these women, because they're excited to be a part of it, and then we want them to be a part of it. We want to make sure we're clear as far as what they're being involved in, if that makes sense.
I guess it makes sense. So now, I know there are lots of smaller grassroots groups.
Yeah.
Are there any other organizations that you work in conjunction with, or you guys just solely do your own?
Well, Black Voters Matter I worked with a little bit, did a little work under them. But Black Women's Roundtable was like the thing. Both of them, Black Voters Matter and Black Women's Roundtable, have been very integral in my activism life.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to give shout outs to them as well. So.
Okay. And what we do here at Real Talk again is connect people.
Mm-hmm.
We're not trying to take over any organizations. We're not trying to run any organizations. We are here to be the juice to the engine.
Yeah.
We're here to connect groups with groups, people with groups, and groups with people. So you're coming up with your meeting date, or you haven't?
Yeah, we're planning. We have to.
Okay.
We have to.
Okay.
We got to keep the momentum.
Now, so you say that your target group is black women and young ladies.
Yeah.
Young women.
Yes.
Okay. Now, all of you on Facebook, all of you on the radio, pay attention. Get your pen, get your pencil, and write this down. What is the contact information?
Contact information is me. I'm it. So I can give out my email and my number.
Okay,
if you're interested in joining and having more information about Black Women's Roundtable, we do have a Facebook page at South ALBWR on Facebook, South Alabama Black Women's Roundtable. My phone number, you probably need to get like a company phone number. But I'll give you mine because everybody else has it.
They have mine.
So it's 334-650-3171.
The phone number again?
Is 334-650-3171. And my email is Latasha Hyatt, LATASHA, Hyatt, HYATT, @gmail.com. So any of those ways you can contact me. And I'm at Katie's Garden from 10:30 a.m. to 4.
But she don't answer the phone then.
No, what? Well, I do. Well, just come to the garden and see. Come face to face.
Boy, I tell you, because it's hard to get in touch with this woman.
No, I didn't have your number saved. I get a pass.
Did you get a pass?
Yeah, I get a pass.
So again, ladies out there that want to be a part of the Black Women's Roundtable of Southern Alabama or elsewhere under the sound of our voice, give Latasha a call.
Yes.
Because she can put you in touch with a chapter in your area. So don't be discouraged if you're not in Alabama. Mm-hmm. She can put you in touch with someone that is in your area. So again, we have to network. We have to build this network and encourage people to work together. It's all about working together, as well as introducing groups to groups, like I said before. We have men's groups, we have women's groups, we have community groups. Women need their space just like men need their space to meet and strategize apart as well as together. So again, here at Real Talk, we encourage whatever type of group you have to meet and do what you do. What I'm going to do right now is play a little music, and we're going to get ready for round 2 with Miss Latasha. Mm-hmm. And enjoy. Again, you're listening to Real Talk with Herschel, WKCG 99.1 on your FM.